First trade of the day, please. BP. I'd like to buy 200.
556 at 105.75.
780 sold at 781 Tula Oil, yeah?
That's it,
I'd
mate.
like to sell 80 shares, please.
It's on.
Oh, I've just been whacked in one of my shorts.
This is a trading room like no other, because no one here has ever worked in the city before.
900 quid, like that.
These 8 men and women have been given $1 million and 2 months to run their own hedge fund and invest in the stock market as they see fit.
This is one of those experiences that money can't buy. Go on, Lockheed Martin.
It's a radical idea created by one of the UK's leading hedge fund managers, Lex Van Dam.
I'm taking a huge risk here, and if they don't care enough, then I'll make sure they care.
If the novices play the game well, they could each walk away with a hefty bonus. If they fail, they'll leave with nothing.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare.
Can they become successful city traders? Or will the pressure of trading the worst economic crisis in a generation push them over the edge?
I mean, do you feel like you just had enough?
The last time I had trauma like this was getting divorced.
Think about what you're saying. It's unbelievable.
It's the reconfirmation that it might be something I can't do.
7 a.m. Morning meeting. The novices are now 3 weeks into their 2 months of trading, and they're struggling to cope with a problem none of them could have foreseen: the developing credit crisis.
A hell of a lot's happened overnight. Don't just let's plough through every trivial commodity move unless it really matters.
It's causing havoc on the world's stock markets.
VIX up 10%.
It was 10%,
10%,
which is a
is it?
huge rise.
Asia fell, so, stagflation continues.
Well, these are cataclysmic swings, which explains, of course, why it's so difficult for us to get this trading business right.
As a result, the novices have only managed to invest a paltry 40,000 of the £200,000 that investor Lex has so far released to them.
If the mortgages have been deferred, the credit cards, what's next? Store cards?
Good thinking.
What other forms of credit are going
Good
to be
thinking.
affected as you go up the hierarchy?
Very good thinking.
And after an ill-advised decision to invest in the banking sector, last week they lost £5,000.
Let's go make some money.
Let's not lose some money.
One trader who lost a lot of cash was Simon, a recently retired IT engineer.
Several of us had positions in banks based on expectation, perhaps not much more sophisticated than because banks have gone up a hell of a lot recently, it's time they went down.
If it had paid off, if it had gone in the right direction, then we would all have been laughing, but it happened to go in the wrong direction.
As long as we learn the lesson from it, some of us have lost a considerable amount of money, but, you have a good day, you can make it back. I've got confidence. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Caroline, a single mother of 4-year-old twins, has emerged as an early front runner. Her calm trading instincts meant she kept well away from trouble.
And thankfully I wasn't in banks. Having watched the volatility of them in this marketplace, I thought with a lot of the rest of the team in banking that I would stay away from it and stay with just keeping an eye on the portfolio that I'm building for myself, which at the moment doesn't include any financial stocks.
Last week, the novices were given £25,000 each to play with, but they've already lost 10% of their invested capital. If it continues, the investor Lex Van Dam faces losses of well over £50,000. A prospect that prompts a rare visit.
Morning.
In this environment, Lex won't tolerate failure. As the boss, he ultimately has the power to reprimand or even sack any of his traders.
Some of you might have felt like you can't do the job or it is impossible, but maybe nobody has been able to do the job and maybe it has been impossible. A lot of trading has to do with being able to tolerate pain.
In my case, it's been almost continuous. It's just drip, 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 drip. More pain today, more pain yesterday, which I'm sure is affecting my morale and therefore my ability to make decent decisions the next day.
Do you feel like if you cut, once you've cut, the pain is gone?
Don't you feel better?
No.
No.
Personally, I don't.
I do. I definitely feel better when I've cut it.
These stocks have no memory.
Yeah.
You know, they don't care. You don't want to make it personal. You know, the stocks are there to make money.
Well, I had a great day when I know everybody else was having a really shit day.
So how did it make you feel?
It made me feel great inside that, you know, I was, you know, I guess going in the opposite. No, because I felt terrible that everybody else was, you know, doom and gloom.
But it didn't give you a little bit of joy?
Yeah, inside
to see other
it did,
people
yeah.
suffer?
Yeah.
And you like
no,
sitting
not to
there?
see other people suffer.
No?
Because I don't want the rest of the team to suffer.
I think, like, as a group, there could have been a lot worse. We could have been sitting here and, you know, on a significant loss that we could not make up. So that's why everybody is going to get 50k. So everybody's capital is going to be doubled. You're smiling.
I don't mind only having 25 grand. I can stay with my 25.
Yeah, but it's not your decision.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's not your decision. What it will allow you to do is to make up for your losses quite quickly. And if I have belief in you guys, maybe you should have belief in yourself as well. So let's go make some money.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lex is busy running his own hedge fund, so he's handed the day-to-day management of the team to 29-year-old ex-City trader Anton Creel.
It's clearly extremely difficult to make money in this environment. You've got huge blue chip companies in the FTSE moving 10, 20% almost every day, and that's unprecedented. But it's kind of like no excuse, you know, we want to make money, it's just more difficult to make money.
8 a.m.
Up and we're open.
and markets have opened.
I'm looking at Admiral. Can I get a price on Domino's again, please? DOM.
A hedge fund is an investment body designed to make money whether the markets go up or down.
190 shares.
And with the credit crisis sending markets in every direction, the capability of this particular hedge fund will be tested to the limit. So with £50,000 each to play with, they will all need to generate lots of solid investment ideas. IT engineer Simon is using his gut instinct.
Okay, 1,000 you buy at 617.
Buy 1,000 Cadbury's 617. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
I've got good charts on Cadbury's.
This looks good, you know, I feel... And hell, it's a comfort stock, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if you thought the whole world was going to end in half an hour, what would you do? You'd reach for a Mars bar or a bar of chocolate, you know?
Absolutely. I think I would.
Not that I hope it isn't. Just in case, I think I'd better get some in stock.
For retired Army Major Mike, the best ideas are simply the ones that make money.
I suppose it's become the intellectual thrill of the game, to be honest. I just like the way you're judged, actually. You know, it's not about personality so much, it's about your profit and loss. You know, you're either up or you're down. You're either making or you're losing, and that's quite a thrill.
Mike's chosen to build his portfolio around arms manufacturers.
Okay, you buy 1,767 at 453. Done.
Cheers. Bye.
But his enthusiasm for military investments isn't shared by Sam, a committed environmentalist who only wants to trade in ethical stocks.
My experience here, I originally thought that it would soften my views on the city and the people that worked in it. It's actually done exactly the opposite. It really troubles me, personally, that money can be made from things which some people deem to be unethical. And I have a real issue with that. It's the kind of clean profit-taking with absolutely no regard for who the end user of these weapons are that I find really troubling.
Their ability to sell to a particular nasty dictator is governed by the UK, and they need an export licence in which to do so. So it's sanctioned by the British government, the government that you elect.
Law and morality are two separate things. If it's legal, the morality is irrelevant. Is that what you're saying?
Sam, it's a bad world. We know it's a bad world.
But
so why should we let profit, you know, just hold our hands up and say, actually, that's, you know, that's a questionable dictator, you know, because one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter, and it all depends on your point of view.
It's like saying, if I'm not going to do it, someone else will, so I might as well do it. What the context that we're living in is one in which, as you yourself say, global warming, it's a massive issue.
Guys, would it be possible to defer this debate? It's just not quite the right time.
Of course.
Thank you.
Sorry, Simon.
No, it's all right, fine.
Unfortunately, I find that kind of debate much more interesting than watching tickets.
Me too.
It's extremely interesting.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm playing devil's advocate.
I know, absolutely.
People buy weapons. It's countries buy weapons. As long as you're acting within the law, you know, I don't see any difficulty in investing with them. It's hard facts of life. You know, if I don't, somebody else will.
The credit crunch summer of 2008 is biting hard.
Many members of Congress blame oil speculators for driving up the price of crude.
Barrett Developments is surging today, at least its share prices.
In a tough market, the traders need all the help they can get to generate ideas. So information is everything.
Start with index moves.
Dow down 0.25%, S&P down 0.95%.
A never-ending onslaught of news must be dissected, analysed and debated.
An earthquake in Japan.
Oh yeah.
6.8 on the Richter scale.
By Japanese construction firms.
160 people injured.
All in pursuit of profit.
What would you do, buy yen?
Earnings reports, oil prices, commodities, currencies, politics, the weather.
We're certainly not done with this storm yet. And we'll keep
anything and everything can move the markets.
Standard Chartered earnings coming in stronger than estimated.
Standard Zohi up 3%. Up 3%. Sixth best performer in the FTSE.
Traders who want to win must stay one step ahead of the pack.
Like, this is just the shit that you have to know and be on top of, right?
20-year-old Ohi is a straight-A economics student from Tottenham.
What it takes to be successful at this isn't a roll of the dice, a play of a lottery and oops, I'm twice as rich. No, it's not like that at all. You constantly research, you constantly work hard, you constantly work out all of the things that can possibly go wrong, hedge against it, and then you still have to hope for the best.
£80. Him on Carl's stuff.
Yeah.
Standard Chartered, thank you.
400 at 693.
Ohi has bought shares in Standard Chartered Group, a bank with exposure in Asia. His research suggested that the Far East had so far escaped the banking turmoil. But just minutes away from his desk, and the credit crisis has spread east.
It was all good, yeah? They were up, and then I went away to get some cake. and two flipping banks downgraded them in the 15 minutes that it took me to go and come back. And then they shed 80 points. And I'm hoping for a rally. I'm not getting out because I'm stuck. Cake didn't let me down. The flipping Hong Kong let me down. India let me down. Gordon Brown let me down. I'm in the game, and it's made me a lot more self-aware. It's made me a lot stronger. It's made me look at myself in an objective way, which I haven't been able to do before.
Hello there, this is Ohi from Traders.
Hello.
I am looking at Standard Chartered.
With the stock falling fast, many novice traders might be tempted to panic and sell.
I'm crossing at 15.41 at the moment.
Are you serious?
Well, that's where it says I mean, it's pre-market auction.
Yeah, okay, I've just lost my shirt. Excuse me, I'm not going on holiday this year. Okay, I can't sell it at that price. That's too
Instead, Ohi keeps his cool and does what a good trader should.
Yeah, market's going to be pretty ugly.
He concentrates on his other ideas and building up his portfolio.
I'm looking at Shell next. I'd like to buy 225 shares of them at market, please.
Nike.
Fight promoter Emil from Toxteth in Liverpool has few qualifications. In the real world, he would have little chance of securing a job as a trader.
I think on a personal level, it's about ability, it's about validation, it's about being able to do things when people say you can't do them or you shouldn't do them. Lex asked me, what did I want? And I said I didn't want the Porsche, I wanted the ability to buy the Porsche.
But he's a quick learner, and like Ohi, he's seen the benefits of building a strong personal portfolio.
Take it. Bye-bye. So I've now bought some Nike. Got like a new strategy now. I'm just buying everything that I like. So, I've got BlackBerry, Apple, Nike, Adidas. It's really like, you know, like a litany of my own brand life. And like the things I don't like, I short them. It's quite a good plan actually. It's not working that bad.
I need to make some sort of just clean cut profit rather than just, you know.
Are you going to buy it?
I think with a little tester in it.
30-year-old Amit has the will to succeed, but the question is whether he has the right ideas. His motivation is a new career away from his life in Lincolnshire.
At the moment I'm a shopkeeper. Something that my father did, so it was natural for me to follow, I suppose, even though since a young age I said I'll never do the one thing that my dad did. But you just find yourself falling into it, you know.
If you do your work,
and it's valid,
and it's logical, and it's independent, go for it.
Okay. My main motivation for doing something like this in the city is, number one, to make money. I've seen my parents work really hard, you know, over the past 25 odd years. So I want to make enough for them to see, you've got a pot of money there now, just chill out and relax.
With mortgage companies struggling, Amit's investment idea is to find the next victim of the credit crisis.
It's all about second guessing, trying to figure out what everybody else is going to do next. So if you can possibly home into that and work out the way they're feeling, then you can make money off the back of that.
Wolseley Group, a supplier of construction products and materials, catches his eye.
Good afternoon, it's Amit here. The Wolseley, please, WOS.
Pre-tax profits have fallen 35% and its share price has plummeted.
Okay, I want to sell 1,300, please.
He jumps into the market and decides to sell short, hoping for a further fall. Selling short is a complex deal that involves borrowing, selling and buying back shares, and allows the trader to make a profit when the value of a stock goes down. If Amit's right and Wolseley's price falls, the whole team will profit, but not everyone agrees.
Are you absolutely positive about that?
Of course I am. Don't worry about it.
All I'm saying is, what if it's hit the bottom, right? Maybe all the bad news that company's had
270
is in the price.
No, it's not. Don't worry, mate. Just relax.
Cool, all right. Good.
You've got to decide for yourself in this game. You know, if you let too many people influence you, then you know your brain just starts wandering off in different directions.
You know, is there any more bad news going to happen for Wolseley? I mean, my feeling is no, but Amit clearly sees it the other way, so I think that's fair enough. I just hope it goes the team's way.
By the end of week 3, the group has finally managed to invest over £200,000.
Simon's 46k in.
46,000!
Whee! Simone.
Go, Simon!
That's a pound above where I bought it. That was the one figure I wanted to see.
That's a good trade, mate, seriously. Aerospace.
Some of the novice traders are beginning to play the game well. They've built bigger portfolios and are starting to make a profit for the very first time.
Over the last 48 hours, I think you've traded really, really well. Like seriously, in the last 48 hours, you've made massive progress. Like massive.
Excellent.
So you should be proud. Keep up the good work.
All right.
How's things with the boys, with the girls?
Yeah, things are okay. This week they've really come on.
Who's doing well and who's doing badly?
Who's doing well? Ohi, Mike and Caroline.
How's Emil?
He still needs a little bit of guidance, but he's showing, real promise.
Okay.
Amek, please.
230 Amek, you can sell 852.5.
Okay, got that. Great, thank you. And the second one, don't go away.
IT engineer Simon is now almost fully invested, with a portfolio valued at £46,000.
Done. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. We've had several days where everyone has been seriously down, day on day on day, and now at last 5 of us are in profit. I think as Winston Churchill said, this is not the end, this is not even the beginning of the end, but it is the end of the beginning, and maybe a few of us feel that now.
By far the biggest investor in the team, he's managed to build his book in just a matter of days, a potentially risky strategy. Investing this fast could backfire. With £200,000 of Lex's money still available, the other novices are being far more cautious. Some more than others. Having sailed through the selection process, ex-vet Cleo is great at generating ideas. She just can't put them into practice.
In really, really simple terms, I am an absolute fool.
The problem is so big that she just has one investment in place, by far the smallest portfolio in the team.
I just hate losing money. Really hate losing money. You know, and I appreciate this. If it was somebody else, I'd be saying, for Christ's sake, look what you're doing. But when it's yourself, and you've got such a degree of fear, it's very, very difficult to step outside that and just force yourself to do it. It's just a nightmare, it really is.
If Cleo doesn't invest, potentially the whole team could suffer.
You've done nothing in a week, really.
I know, I appreciate that.
Right, you need a book.
Yes.
Right, and it's been a week.
I know.
It's a hedge.
Not bad. Yeah, it's a hedge.
And you just put it on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Are we in the auction? Oh my God, the markets are open.
Right, look. You know, when it's here and you're watching it going tick, tick,
Okay, I
tick,
need
tick,
to short
tick.
set. Oh no.
No, but look, when you're watching this and it's going tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
You don't want to sell it.
No.
Right, and then 6 hours later it's here. Yeah.
Can I go and check the markets?
Go on.
Thanks.
Cleo's one position is a long investment in mining company Vedanta, and she'll only make money if its price goes up. So to guard against a fall in the market, she must hedge her portfolio by shorting another stock, hoping it will go down in value.
This one I might short. Oh, hi, it's Cleo.
Hi, Cleo.
Xstrata XTA.
Choosing mining company Xstrata, she shorts 100 shares. But almost immediately,
Wow.
they go up.
It's not working. My money is going up the wall. So I don't get it.
Xstrata is now outperforming her stake in Vedanta, and she's losing money.
I need to get out. I need to get out. I'm a little bit worried this baby's going to fly now. It's 3474, look. Xstrata XTA.
Yep.
Okay, I've sold short that and it's just come up really huge. Can you tell me what the volume spread's like?
34.73.80. 75.80, so whatever the shows. Up 55 at the moment.
Oh shit, it's just coming up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay,
But a hedge such as this performs better over time.
okay, bye. Oh god.
Go deep.
XTA.
Be confident.
Okay, buy.
Buy 100.
Buy 100. But no, buy. Oh yeah, buy 100.
Buy 100.
XTA.
Okay, they're off at 81.
Okay, I'll take them at 81.
You bought 100 at 34.81. Xstrata the stock, and it's clear.